now let's take a look on your screens for the starting lineup for the Red Lions and the Heavy Bombers. HERMIDA, LANETE, MARCELO, PASCUAL, and MENDOZA. Starting it out for Beda and for Coach Virgel Meneses, it's ALMARIO, Raycon G, together with Hector G, Marvin F. And here we go as we begin the first quarter. Thank you for joining us live on Studio 23. Of course, brought to you by ABS-CBN Sports. It's Andre Felix and Chris Soler taking you on this main game on opening day. Here's the tip. A battle for the ball. HERMIDA has it. Red Lions on the run right away. LANETE for the 2 points. 6 seconds gone by here in the first. Easy 2 for Beda.
Beda making its intent very, very clear and known to JRU. They want to run today. They want to outlast the Heavy Bombers on transition.
Let's take note that based on, compared to the other past teams of Beda, this is a younger lineup now that Coach Frankie Lim has. Right, Chris?
Very, very young indeed. You've got 6 new players here as we see a pull-up jump shot by the returning Alex ALMARIO slinging off there. But really, it's a very young team. However, let's not discount the experience that these guys have playing together because of serving their residency period.
Well, 2 years ago, these two teams met in the finals of season 84 of the NCAA. So these two teams really have that sweetness to each other, so to speak.
No love lost there as we see
right.
Raycon G, air ball.
He tried to beat the shot clock, but it's nothing but air there, like what you mentioned. Now the possession back to the red shirts. HERMIDA calling the play now for Beda over to Jake Pascual. A lot of things are expected from Jake this year. There's HERMIDA trying to go inside, but a dribbling violation will be called on Borgie. And now Coach Virgel Meneses talking to his boys, the Heavy Bombers, calling what play. Let's see what happens in this offensive possession for the yellow shirts. Almost a turnover there for ALMARIO. Pace over to Hector G as he improved his jump shot. Raycon G will be called for steps. So a turnover on the other side, a turnover for the Heavy Bombers. And now let's welcome back Miss EJ Gamboa for your Samsung Courtside Update, reporting once again for the Red Lions. EJ?
Thanks, Jay. Well, the Beda Lions lost last season, but they are back, more than ready and more determined to regain redemption and to gain back the glory to Mychole. One of the highlights of the team's preparation for this season is their 3 weeks training in the USA. And their last 3 days were devoted for intense training and team building. As for Coach Frankie, he reminded the boys that they should start strong and he reminded them the importance of rebounding, backing out, making good shots and passes, because these were the little things that matters a lot. And with the whole Beda community supporting the Red Lions, they are more than ready to start the season with their best foot forward. Back to you, Jay and Chris.
Thank you so much, EJ Gamboa. Nice to hear from you again. And that was your Samsung Courtside Update. Turn on tomorrow with Samsung. Jake Pascual. No go. Jake tried to save it off to Marvin F.
Beda recognizes its height advantage over the Heavy Bombers. In the past 3 possessions, they have taken it strong to the hole or set up on the low block.
It's a very good observation, Chris. As now let's go to the other side. I'm talking about JRU with Miss Mychole Mediana now being assigned to the Heavy Bombers for your Samsung Courtside Update. Mychole?
Yes, Dre. You know what? Just like how great the energy and excitement of the people here in Araneta are, the JRU Heavy Bombers are all very much excited and determined to battle it out against the Beda Red Lions in their very first game this season. They have been training intensively, faring well in the preseason, and they even went to Korea last summer to play tune-up games with 4 Korean schools. With 6 rookies and the new coaching staff headed by Coach Virgel Meneses, the Heavy Bombers are all determined to step up, especially now that they lost 3 key players from last season. NCAA Season 86 is what they have been preparing for, and they will surely play with all their heart and as a team. Dre?
Thank you, Mychole. Of course, your Samsung Courtside Update with Samsung. Turn on tomorrow. Possession back to the Red Lions. 2-0 is still the score. After that basket by Beda in the early seconds, you weren't able to convert with that miscommunication between HERMIDA and MARCELO.
Well, right now, the Heavy Bombers pressing very aggressively on the half court. That's delaying Beda's offense. Coach Virgel Meneses and his coaching staff really recognize that Beda is a team that excels in the open court. And delaying